Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for another hike video in Japan. For this hike I climbed Mount Akagi, which is in Gunma Prefecture. It's roughly about an hour and a half west-northwest of Tokyo. For geographic reasons I am simply showing Google Earth to show you geographically where Akagi is located from Tokyo. Again, it's in Gunma Prefecture, so if you're looking to access Akagi from Tokyo, you could simply take the Shinkansen to Takasaki Station. Downtown Takasaki is over here. Rent a car, and then probably I think it's about 45 minutes car rental from Takasaki Station. So I'm just going to quickly zero in and show you the volcano here for a second in 3D map, so you get an idea. So you can see in general the old ancient kind of crater rim over time. There's also a lava dome in here. There's the larger crater or caldera lake, Lake Onuma, and then there's the smaller crater lake called Lake Konuma as well. The actual hike that I did, the parking lot is here, is called the Onoko parking lot. That's where you'll park. It's free. There's restrooms there. There's some eateries and shops that you can go in there. There's also a visitor center here. I didn't actually go to the visitor center, but it's something you can visit if you wish. The hike trail itself starts, I want to say it's probably around right here or somewhere in here. You'll climb this actual spine up to what's called Mount Kurobi, which is actually the highest point of Mount Akagi. You'll walk over to this little stent here, and then from there you'll kind of climb down and then go up to this next peak, which is called Mount Komogatake. There's a couple different routes here. There's one route that goes all the way around, and then there's another route that goes straight down. For now, I'm going to flip over to All Trails and show you that route. So this view in All Trails is also a three-dimensional view. Again, this was probably taken in the wintertime because of the snow-covered lake. It does get pretty cold there. You can see the geographic detail and in much more detail. Again, you can see the lava dome, the main crater lake, and then the subsequent smaller crater lake. This is the actual hike path that I took. Again, you go up the spine, you go up to the top point, the peak point of Mount Kurobi. There's a little viewpoint here where you can sit and have lunch and enjoy the view. And then you go down and then come up to Komogatake. You can go down this shorter route here, or you can go a longer route and even hike to Lake Konuma if you'd like to. So essentially that's it. For this entire hike path that I took, it's 7.1 kilometers. It's called the Lake Onuma Mount Kurobi loop. This actual map that you're seeing is on All Trails, which you can download and subscribe to yourself. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. So it's 10:30. It's about, I think about 16 degrees Celsius. I just arrived at Mount Akagi. It's in Gunma Prefecture, and then Lake Onuma is right here. So Mount Akagi is a volcano. I think the last eruption was like 1957. Had a Lahar, several fatalities. Has a caldera lake called Onuma. I'm gonna hike. It's composed of 3 peaks, which I have to hike up the spine in the back. I don't know if you can see that. This one peak, and then come down and hike up this other peak, and then there's a smaller peak over here to the right. I'm going to hike all that today. I think the total hiking time is about 4 hours. 10:30 I should be finished, maybe around 2:30, and then get the rental car back. So let's go see what this hike is like. I'll try to record some going up and then down as well, and then obviously once I get to the top. Let's go hike. So I'm just walking the trailhead where this thing starts, which is the recommended path of going I believe it's up this spine to the first peak and then around these subsequent peaks, which I don't want to pronounce them right now. I'll probably destroy the pronunciation. It's beautiful up here though. It is pretty much just like Bandai, I think. It's a lot of uphill right away. So wow, what a way to start the hike. Alrighty. I haven't yet reached really a peak. I just got up to the first part of the spine. But this is Lake Onuma, which is the Caldera Lake. Keep going. That's where I'll be hiking over to, along that ridge, over there and down. I parked right over there in this parking lot, walk up this road to the trailhead of Mount Kuroba, and then come up the spine. There's Fuji over there on the left of that little mound right there. I don't know if you can see it. Clouds. Fuji. Beautiful climbers. "80 years old and hiking up this mountain. It's amazing." So I've been climbing, I think, just about an hour. I'm at 0.83 miles from where I started at. It's pretty steep. I feel pretty strong though. I feel like a mountain goat right now. My legs feel pretty light and good, so Jeez. At least I have roots to grab onto. I'm gonna see if I can make this with camera in hand. Okay, I think I did. Oh, I didn't even see that curve right there. Okay, I think I'm coming up on the top of the highest peak. And then konnichiwa.
ありがとうございます。
お邪魔しました。So here it is. $1,828 meters. Akagi. Just finished hiking Mount Kurobi, which is the highest peak of Mount Akagi, and now go to Mount Gunma, which is 2.5 kilometers. This way. Looks like it's a quieter stopping point. I'm going to Komakatake. I'm gonna go see this little scenic spot over here. We saw the shrine.
絶景ですね。おー、いいですね。
Okay, this is going downhill a little bit off Mount Kurobi to, we'll just have to climb up again to Mount Komakatake here. Whoosh. This is pretty steep. These thick wooden steps for a while. That's what I just came off of. I think this means Komakatake, 0.5 kilometers. And then the last peak, I'm forgetting the name at this point, is 2 kilometers before we go downhill to the parking lot. There's a nice kind of uninterrupted view of where I just came off of or down from. It's the highest point of Mount Akagi, which is called Mount Kurobi. I see some people over there.
That's where I just came from. Gunma. Can't see Gunma on the other side. That's why. See if I can find this. Not quite sure what this is just yet. Car. Last part of it. Pretty steep volcano. Got to the bottom, finishing this thing. Boom. Finished. Well, I just finished hiking Mount Akagi. It's actually, if you do the loop, it took me about 3 hours. On the hiking guide, it said probably about 4 hours. But just a short walk up the road here. I'm in the main parking lot. I think it's called the Inoki parking lot, or Inoko parking lot. We basically hiked the spine up to Mount Kurobi, which is the highest point, and then after that you hike to the other point, which is Mount Kumogatake. It took me just roughly about 3 hours to do. Actually, when I started, the temperature was about 12 degrees Celsius here. I think I was wrong because this still had the car temperature. Right now it's actually about 15 degrees Celsius, so it's much warmer. It was a beautiful, perfect day hiking. I'm just down in the parking lot. I'm gonna just put everything back in the car. I'm gonna walk around. There's some little shops here by the lake. I'm gonna get something to eat and take the rental car back. But overall, I think this was my best hiking day. It's a pretty aggressive, steep incline going up. It's almost like you're doing a little bit of bouldering going up. But it's crazy. I mean, I ran into ladies that were 70 and 80 years old climbing this thing. So it will pressure endurance going up, but it's well worth the views you get from both sides of the mountain. Mount Akagi itself is one of the three main mountains of Josho. I think it's called Josho or Joshi. There's Mount Myogi, Mount Akagi, and then Mount Haruna. And so this is Mount Akagi-san. So thanks for following me on this hike. I'll put it together a bunch more information so that you can see specifically where to go, where to start from the trailhead to do this specific loop. So this is pretty typical of most of these hikes that I've been to. In the mountains, you've got these little rowing boats, and then you've got the little paddle boats, little crane paddle boats. I don't know, I guess those are people fishing in the middle. They've been out there all day. More paddle boats. And then you have gift shops. And then you have some gift shops that are just in such disrepair. I mean, this one over here, the ceiling's falling out of it. This one here, it looks like part of it's collapsing in. It still looks like it's in use though. This thing's just in total disrepair. It's a little sad actually. Who knows what happened? Maybe the owner died. Maybe it's just not up to code. Maybe they just gave up. Maybe a good place for an American barbecue restaurant.